Baby, gas is high.
What's up, chat? It's your sister Shalita, and today we're going to be talking about the economy. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and come on and join us on the Sista Chat.
Five sisters, one chat, voices intertwined. Real talk, real love, every time. From Sunday dinners to late night laughs. Welcome to the chaos. This is Sista Chat.
All right, so gas is high and so are we. What's going on, guys?
That was kind of cute.
High on life, y'all.
Yes, I'm high on Jesus myself.
Yes.
Amen. Joy said, "Oh Lord."
Listen, guys, last week I went to go fill up my gas tank, and I was befuddled when I got to the station.
Wait a minute, looking up before. What does that mean?
I was flabbergasted.
Wow.
Run amok. Take it by surprise.
Oh my God.
At the fact that gas was $4.29 a gallon.
Rising.
And typically, I don't pay attention to gas. I don't pay attention to prices at all. I just get it because it has to be gotten. But
You've got no choice now.
you ain't no
baby.
choice.
You gotta get from point A to point B.
I can't even do my side hustles properly. I need the gas to deliver these groceries and these meals.
The groceries.
Like, it is less than 5 minutes.
Yes.
Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
I paid $60 and it's
Right.
already almost on eat.
Yeah.
It just makes you
feel vulnerable.
I know.
I love when my daddy say, "God, this your bill." Because I tell you one thing, baby, I went to
send it
that.
to them.
I got so tickled because I went to the, and see, I'm the type, I'm like, well, you know what, we need gas, put my little gas in the car. I didn't put my gas in the car. I looked, I said $5.15. I know you're lying. So, you know, when you go to the gas tank and you know, I'm like, okay, I know my whereabouts. I know how much I about put in each car. You know what I'm saying? So, baby, when it surpassed it and just kept on going, it just kept on going. I said, okay, Lord, this is your bill. But I'm thankful that I can pay for it. But, baby,
Everybody can't though. I mean, let's be
everybody can't. You're right. So I'm thankful, but good gracious,
Be thankful, but go ahead and grab you a bite because we're going to get us a bite. All right.
I moved back to North Carolina a year ago officially last. I have not felt the strain of the economy until the past week. I started calculating like my did with the calculator. I was in my bank account and I was like, now keep in mind I work 3 jobs, okay? Which is a shame within itself because why are Americans having to pick up gig work just to make the ends meet?
Not 2, but 3.
It just be like that
3.
sometimes.
I have 3 jobs, and at 45, I'm tired. I am so tired, but I know that I got to get done what I need to get done. By Wednesday, my body is like, I can't cuss. Girl, what are you doing to me? That's what my body is saying. By Saturday, she like, girl, lay your down. That's what she's saying. That's what my body's saying.
All the way
But
down.
that's what the body's saying. But then the bills are like, I'm still coming.
Still here.
Right. They don't stop.
Da, 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 da,
Wake up, it's all you. This is your choice.
But then you get to a point ultimately where you just be like, you know what? At the end of the day is still gonna end, and we are gonna be okay whether this bill get paid or not. And I know y'all are just super duper responsible, but sometimes it do be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll handle that.
Well,
tomorrow.
you just never know the next person's situation.
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
You never know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it just be like that. We getting it together, but like, baby, I'm not new to this. I'm true to it.
Right.
Being on the struggle bus when the economy was a little better, the economy in Canada is really messed up and glitching and stuff. Baby, I'm not new to this, and I got 5 kids. I'm gonna be real with you. But we coming up out of it, amen.
Yeah,
So even with the war that is going on, I know we don't talk politics and stuff like that, but the Strait of Hormuz is still closed.
So we all about to be watching.
Cuba doesn't have any oil.
I told y'all to go get a boy.
Cuba does not have any more oil. The supply has been completely depleted, and y'all's president has said he is not sending aid. So
He just like to see folks.
so at this point, I'm calculating with my Medea calculator, and I'm like, how much more oil we got as America?
Medea was like
Cut
this.
off.
Canola oil.
But if you think about it, we need fuel to get to our jobs. We need fuel for the big rigs to get the food and supplies from point A to point B so that we can go to the store and purchase.
Yeah.
We need oil, fossil fuels to run electricity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our economy depends on oil. So when that depletes itself, what are your plans? Have you stocked up?
What's stocking up gonna do? We still gonna be gasless.
But when you actually can plan
like
the food, yeah, so like you can really
stuff like don't stockpile gas. Yeah.
Maybe we need to grow plans.
you got food, you got medicine.
Plans.
Even if you have, like, if your electricity is gone, it don't stop it just you getting food. You can go get you some camping gear.
Some camping, yeah.
I live in a camper.
You know,
Get you some solar, like some solar powered things where you can plug your stuff up, your chargers for your phones and your things of that nature.
And then going even deeper, when the power grid goes down, you know, the air and the circulation is going to change. So those diseases that are kind of held at bay right now is kind of going to, they'll be able to spread more widely.
1,000 shall fall at my side and 10,000 at my right hand, but it will not come near me.
Maybe you
What I'm saying is like there's so much more that we have to think about if the grid goes down.
It's like a domino effect, is what you're saying? Yeah.
The supply chain, I know Papa used to have a garden. We need to get back out and start doing our own tomatoes and cucumbers and things, because
The good old
if
days.
something like that should happen, we didn't think it was good.
I enjoyed splitting wood on that little wood splitter.
I did not enjoy raising
pulling
cane.
green
Doing cane and stuff. I was at work when y'all did cane, but I did enjoy those molasses.
Yeah, and biscuits.
And biscuits with a little butter. Oh, yes.
Let's talk about
It's
this.
nothing new under the sun. I do feel like at some point the technology and things like that will fail.
the earth is definitely going back.
Yeah, we'll have to revert back. That's just
The original.
Yeah,
But
because
how-
think about it, because when, you know, back in the days with the old prophets and stuff like that, they didn't live on power grids and technology and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that it will revert back to us not having to live and grow and do things.
But will we be ready? You have some people that will be ready. Then you have some people, as a country, no, we are not.
And I partially blame it on like some of the systems and things. I don't know if I can say this.
Yeah, you can.
That the government has built. And I say that because a lot of the systems and stuff that the government has built puts you in a total reliance on government to fund and do things for you.
absolutely.
And so everything is given to you.
Governmental assistance.
Not just government assistance. I mean, it's different aspects, not just Medicaid, not just food stamps, not just all of that stuff. But think about it, you walk into the grocery store, you go grab your cucumbers, so we don't have to grow cucumbers because the government has it set up where we have to rely on them to bring us our food.
But you know what's crazy? Everything that we need to live is free. Water, free. But what do? We go to the store and we go buy a 40-pack from Walmart.
Well, we got a lot of bills.
It's convenient.
Well, we got a lot of bills.
So you can watch your cornbread.
Watch your cornbread.
All the real medicines,
The natural,
holistic living and stuff like that. The earth provides, but it's convenient to go to the top and he said weed.
I'm so childish.
But it's
Stop.
everything is free. Fruit, vegetables, everything is free if we took the time to get back to building it ourselves.
Get back to the basics.
Yeah, get back to the basics.
But that's like a touchy subject too, because it's almost like when, things became about, that's almost tapping into slavery. Some people would think about having to go back and live on the land as a form of slavery.
But the power was not in the circumstance. The power is in what they were able to do. So once they left the master's land, they had skills and knowledge to go.
Right.
They took the scraps that they were given and they created soul food. They already knew how to do cotton and vegetables and all this stuff like that for them. And we started doing it for us.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that, but I'm just thinking about the generation. I talk to people all the time. They don't want to work. And that is work. That stuff is work.
But when you get that, I hope that when it comes down to life or death, you will choose to do what you need to do for your family. But I know if you don't have the skills or you don't have the availability to gain the skills, then you probably will.
And then some people are just going to have that attitude, oh, well, everybody got to die from something. Everybody got to, you know what I'm saying?
No,
mindset just ain't there.
But
You know how some people's mindset, just like they don't want to work. Not everybody, but some don't want to work. They not going to move. It's like, it's me and my phone or me and my this. And that's just what it is. Oh, well.
Well, I always think that if we got back down to it and stuff started going left, have y'all seen The Purge?
I have never seen that movie.
I feel like the world would go into a purge state because people are
scary?
more. No, it's not scary. It's just
informative.
Yeah.
It's gory a little bit, but it's.
I can do gory. I just don't do scary.
Yes,
so I can watch it and see.
ain't no thing.
But I feel like more people of this day and age are more equipped to go and steal stuff, jack you for your stuff. Like, just think about it. If we had a garden in the back of our house, but our neighbor didn't have it, what you think they're gonna do?
Try to steal it.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it was a zombie apocalypse, the first place that I would go is the grocery store. I would pull my little HR up.
Chemical field.
Some water.
Grab some canned goods and things, and then I'm gonna just hunker down. I'm gonna disappear.
At the end of the day, like in those timings,
though, unless you got a bunker.
yeah.
And how many of us normal people actually have bunker money?
I live right in front of a bunker in my camper.
Well, then I'm going to keep it.
She said she got her spot. Everybody gonna be fighting over the bunker.
fish. We got a purr. We got fish in the pond. We got horses.
Fish in the pond.
We can make horse ankle burgers and stuff like that.
That's gonna be a real lean
You
burger.
want some curry goat? We got goats. Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry guys, we can't disclose the location of this bunker.
We can.
I'm gonna be there.
But if you think about it, bunkers, the way people are building bunkers now, it's not as complicated or as costly as people think. All they doing is getting storage containers and burying them. That's it.
That's true.
That's it.
But if you don't do it right, you gonna
have
bury yourself alive.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like the proper ventilation.
Yeah.
Well, good thing for us, we have a father who likes to play in dirt.
And a brother.
And a
Oh yeah,
brother.
they plant some trees on top.
We got enough manpower.
But okay, so let me ask this: do you have an escape plan for your family?
I was gonna say, do you have a plan? Period.
In
like
the event of
in the event
world
of
catastrophe.
It's going to happen.
it's going
Like
Dinosaurs were destroyed. No, I'm talking about. I mean,
You mean
we
we
have
have be destroyed?
no. Listen,
What are we not describing, Brad?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Natural disasters happen every day.
Right.
They don't affect us per se because we're in a part of the world that doesn't receive a lot of
Get it,
floods and tornadoes and things, but they happen every day. With global warming, I said it, they're going to intensify. The weather's going to change. That's a given. It can happen next week. It can happen 100 years from now. But the earth is slowly dying.
Well, the weather is different now, baby.
The weather is different, but what I'm saying is when it gets to a point where earth is uninhabitable or that it gets so hot that we start having solar storms or something happens to the extreme that has happened before but that we hadn't seen, when it happens, do you have an escape plan, or are you one of those people that I've seen on social media that said, "Hey, if
It
the
is
sun
what it
fall
is.
out
What
the
can
sky,"
you do
Yeah.
in the event? Like,
me and
yes,
Youngblood,
right?
me and Youngblood have started like some preparation
Okay.
under the direction of somebody. Now, I don't want y'all to think that we be doing no crazy stuff and nothing like that, but we have started preparation. And some of y'all know what it is that we just started doing. And I encourage y'all to do
Gas
the same.
mask. Correct.
You got gas masks. You
Yeah,
never
gas
know
masks,
what it
Somebody
might be for.
say-
Gas masks.
I saw-
We got them like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I still got them still.
Yeah, I got ours too.
They actually have a prepper's backpack, right? And the backpack comes equipped with all of the things. So if you come up to like a lake or a stream, of course you can't drink the water straight up out of there. They got things that can help you get
Life
water,
straws
right?
Stuff like that.
I actually kind of laughed at the life straw thing because I was like, "How does little straw go?"
But you know what? Thank God I have a husband that's very, very, very familiar with different things. He had an opportunity, and I'm not trying to tell his testimony, but anyway, he actually lived off the grid for like quite a few years. That's where we get the water from that we drink.
Because he had some really nasty water.
Oh my
No,
God.
they have clean water.
It's clean, but it tastes like milk.
No,
it's got the
not.
minerals that the body needs.
Listen, I promise
So he
y'all.
was off the grid like nature.
I am so thankful because we kind of coincide with each other with me loving nature, and he literally
That's
knows how
a
to.
nature boy though.
No,
But
that's
it's a good.
I'm
The
telling
way
you.
that they lived off the grid was great.
And
All
that
that other
experience.
stuff
What's the
was great.
show that we watch?
The Nature Boy Code.
The one that we watch. When you don't have food, you have to use the resources that you do have.
That's where he did.
Right.
And I think that is
Extracted.
so dope.
Extracted. That show right
I think
there.
that's so dope. For real. I
Using
would
the
love to
resources
do
that you have to feed yourself.
Do you know how to build a fire?
Do you know how to do a fire? See, that's
A lot of our community don't know how to do it because it's not something that's ready.
because we want us a match.
Yeah.
We want us
A
a
light.
lighter. Like those are normal things to start, but how do you know how to do one from scratch?
Correct.
Like
So
that would be
important.
something fun
They still
to.
have the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts of America, but I don't know if they still teach them like wilderness skills.
Yeah, they do. They still go camping and
You're
everything.
making me feel so country.
The economy is just the first red flag to show you that, you know, as things progress, because I really believe that they will. The economy has gotten worse over time. You can see it in the housing market. You can see it in the gas. The gas fluctuates, but this time the gas is like going up.
Yeah.
The food
Is it
going
the
up.
Food is going up. Yeah, I literally, with my own 2 eyes, went to the store the beginning of the week and seen a product one price, and in the same week seeing the product a different price.
It went up.
It went up.
Crazy. And then
I've seen that on several occasions, and that is crazy. When you see it like that, it makes you want to keep your eye open. Like, okay, well,
What you gonna
got
do
it
about it?
moving. It ain't like you can't do about it, but I'm just like, bruh, it's like it's pretty much like they wake up and they be like, let's see how much that's gonna be today. Yeah, we gonna do that because people gonna care because they got to eat, they got to have the product. So.
And that's when inflation takes place, because I had 2 big orders this week, and purchasing my supplies, I noticed
They outweigh the price that you charge.
I gotta change my menu price.
I need to cancel your order.
Wow. Man, just so you know, you pick up.
Man, that'll be an extra $20. Instead of saying $20.
And not just that, like, I live by myself and I eat at home every day with the exception of one day a week. I'll treat myself to like a small meal or whatever, but during the week, my sandwich stuff, my food I eat leftovers off of one thing because it's so high just for one meal. You know, I
And that's
have
for
oodles of
yourself.
noodles. It's for me.
Not
And
oodles of noodles.
I do.
So
I
just think
have
about-
ramen noodles in my kitchen because they're filling, they're inexpensive, and
I do not like oodles and noodles.
you don't like them, but
All
you get to the point
ingredients.
where
Yeah.
that's what you can afford. I mean,
But that's just you as an
it's
individual.
just me.
Think about Families.
Call me out.
No. Think about families. You have a one-person household.
Yeah.
You have a 3-person household. I have a 2-person household.
We fast.
Then you got 7.
We fast.
You got 7 living. No, you got 7. You got.
And it's crazy. All this stuff is going up. Like everything is going up except for the wages. How do you expect for people to make the same money on their job over all these years?
Gotta make 5 times.
And all of a sudden, all this crazy inflation is happening. Groceries going up, gas going up, taxes going up, this going up, but the paychecks are not going up.
As a matter of
What's
fact,
going on with that?
as an example of inflation, I don't know how this happened, but I ended up in the same apartment building that Wanda stayed in how many years ago?
Oh wow.
And that was the one that
Brittany and Youngblood stayed
When we
in.
first got married, Joe
This
used to take that apartment.
My niece in that apartment. Okay.
Oh wow.
But their rent, this is an example, their rent, how long y'all been married?
Yeah, it'll be 15 years.
15 years ago, this same 600 square foot apartment was $500 a month.
When I was there, it was $450 a month.
$450.
Same apartment.
Wow.
I pay well over $1,000 for this same apartment, same square footage.
How old are you today?
Well, that's just like
It's crazy.
when we
It's
built
double.
our home. Yeah, when we built our home. I think it may have been $125.
Where?
My bad, $125,000, and then now we can get up to $300,000 for our home.
Yeah.
It's an amazing market for you to sell, baby. But when you sell, where you going?
And who you gonna
Ain't
sell
nobody
to?
buying because nobody has extra money.
Oh, no, that's
They are buying.
still buying.
They are buying like they buying like they giving. Yeah, they're buying like.
But it's not the people buying; it's corporations.
It's companies,
that are buying,
yeah.
and they're renting out.
Oh,
at
that's
astronomical
passive
prices.
income.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, down my way, I know I stay in the cut. They buying houses and they redoing, like the people that are living there are redoing like the layout of everything that's happening. So they buying houses, baby, because listen,
They buy them like
all they gotta do
going
is drive a
outside.
little bit more down the street and tell Youngblood the right price. Youngblood gonna be like, yeah, bring me the money.
If it were me, go ahead.
I was
The
gonna say it's
prices are
just for us. I'm thankful. It looks a little bit different for us because we own everything that we have. And so even like going to the grocery store, we feel the effects, but because we don't have $1,000 rent and stuff like that, it feel a little bit different for us. Now, if gas get up to $50, $100 a gallon,
We gonna be like,
we gonna get a bite.
we gonna be like, peace, be still.
But if it were me, like knowing, because we have owned the house, we've rented out our property and all of that stuff. We've rented out many apartments and stuff. Y'all, if y'all don't hear me say nothing else, if you got a house and you want to do something different, sell the house, purchase you a camper, okay? Invest the other money, because you can buy a camper for, we got our camper for what, like $11,000, $12,000. We paid for it, and you just need the water, the electricity, or whatever. We stay on a campground where we don't have to pay a water bill. We ain't got to pay no electricity, so we got off real good with that. If we could do it all over again, I would purchase a camper and invest, find somewhere to invest that other money. Like, you got to move smart, strategic, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning, but I would definitely highly recommend that.
Because investments are up.
Right.
You know, speaking about
Right.
My investments through the roof, baby, and I love it. But at the same time, it's like your investment's going up, but you spending more out of your pocket.
Shoes, shouting shoes.
If you work a full-time job and you do not have a 401k or a Roth IRA,
457Bs or 403, all of
sign up. I'm telling you, that money is yours. Of course, they're using it, but when you retire, I'm 45, so I retire in about 20 years.
I was like, where would you
You gotta work 20 more years, y'all.
Wow.
I don't need a home. Somebody else.
20 more
No, that's
years.
crazy.
How long you been there?
I've been at Roughorn for 14 years.
If you set it up right, you could actually retire a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But it just really
Well,
depends
if you
on
want all your benefits, if you want all your benefits,
your choice and how you actually set up. You know,
yes. So I've been looking at
Maybe because if you get you a camper, if you get a camper, you can retire now.
No, seriously, girl, I wish I could do it all over again.
I'm talking to you about getting a camper or buying some storage pods off of Daddy and making it my own little home off the pods.
Mhm.
I've seen those
Like the
nice.
containers.
The storage containers.
Those are nice.
So I thought about those two things, but the thing about me is I am not a settled person. I like to
Travel.
move. I love
Okay,
to
get you a travel trailer and you can literally, now you gotta learn how to drive them trucks to move it, transport it, or whatever. But people are doing this.
Yeah.
Some people are doing it expensively, and then other people are doing it with intentions on, saving up to build them a house, debt free, and stuff. Like, people are doing it.
And some people are actually downsizing the tiny houses.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna do a
things of
tiny
that
house
nature.
too.
Because when you come to the realization that all of these things are just things, and
Can't leave with them.
yeah,
The way that my husband and I, the way that we had set things up when we originally got married, when you qualify, we were qualified for all of this money, but we did not accept all of the money because we looked at it like this. If something was to happen to one of us, to where one of us couldn't work, we wanted to run our home where one person could actually carry all of the weight of the bills and everything, and it still be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we've always functioned, and then that's how we were able to become debt free. I think some people, they just because they give you $500,000, $500,000 to
what is
that
the
you
value
qualify
of that?
for, that don't mean you be like, well, maybe I qualify for a $500,000.
But some
I'm gonna
people
give me a
take-
$500,000 house.
Some people take all of it.
Girl, that's dumb.
Yeah,
That's not moving.
That's excuse me. I'm not calling nobody dumb. The way they say, I ain't calling nobody dumb, but that is not very smart.
And you gotta be real strategic, especially when you are buying a house, because the bank can kind of play you a little bit. They have different lender, whatever. They have a 30-year balloon mortgage. If you get that, it's gonna be a no.
It's gonna be
Because I think it's what you can pay a low rate for like a year, and then after that year they can go up as high as they want to.
Yeah.
That's not smart.
And you gotta pay for your escrow too, because a lot of people got shocked when their mortgage went up like $500, $1,000. And they're like, how am I supposed to afford it? Because they were not paying for it.
Right.
And I don't even own a house. Knowledge, baby, and TikTok.
We done swerved over into the financial piece.
But I was gonna say, as a consumer, if I was somebody watching our podcast, I want to see all the different, like the various sides of the financials. Like, we got the debt free, we got the debt free, we got the hang on guys, I'm coming. Like, I want to see all of that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real.
So we're
Would y'all
definitely
agree?
going to be getting into that in some of our chatting, and we're going to have a couple special guests as well. So we're definitely going to be getting into that. And I'm excited to get into that. I'm excited to get into a lot of the things we got coming up.
So let me ask you before we close this part out, do you guys have any advice to our viewers in your current state on saving in the economy in the state that it's currently in? Any tips, tricks, tools that you use to help your family get through what could be considered a little rough patch in the economy?
Well, for me personally, I say my kids, they go to summer camp. We got one about to come out of daycare. Hallelujah. Well, not daycare, but pre-K, but it was private pre-K and it was expensive. But on June 12th, he'll be graduating. Can I get a round of applause? Let's go, JJ, let's get it. But I save for every single thing. So my kids get paid. So they got their savings accounts. They got their investments privately. For summer camp, for daycare, we always save out of every paycheck. So summer camp don't come up until summer. all year we saving for summer camp. So when summer camp get here, it's not like, oh, dang, because summer camp is expensive. Mm-hmm. So every aspect, we got a grocery savings account. Mm-hmm. We got one that's mom leisure. I think that's at the top of the savings account. But every aspect of our life, we kind of balance it out. Like a checkbook. Put this, put this, put this, put this, put this. And every time when the money coming into your account, it's just being dispersed.
Right.
And so when it's time, the air conditioner go out, a car needs something done, we pull it from one of them accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's from a debt-free perspective.
Yes.
Me as somebody who is very much so in debt, but we winging it so that we can make it. My babies are not going to summer camp this summer. They have never been to a daycare. We've never had a daycare bill. We've never done all those things. Now, if it's free, they'll be there on time. Okay? But as far as our bills and stuff, every check that we get, we set aside. Well, we total up all of the bills that we have on bill, like our core bills. And then we also have to pay off our debt, which we are doing, guys. We weren't here last year, I promise. But we're getting better with it, okay? Thank God for growth, okay? But we just set aside a certain amount each week so that we won't have to pull such a heavy load each week out to pay one bill. Does that make sense? Follow me, because I'm gonna bless you. And so that way it just doesn't feel so heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah. Stay tuned. Next week I might have another update. Go ahead,
Yep. So a part of my situation is not everybody's situation. I have always tithed since I was 20 years old. Mm-hmm. Tithing is number one.
Right.
On top of that, saving is number two. The situation that I'm in with my husband, we have it set up where, it just works out. My husband, he pays the bills and he saved, but I save. Mm-hmm. But still I have those moments where I have my budget for, y'all know I'm getting my nails done. Y'all know I got my massage package. Y'all know I'm doing all of the things, but I purposely save and place and do the things that I do. I am a eater-outer. I normally do cook. Mm-hmm. But I try to be mindful, for the little budget meals sometimes. Again, sometimes I just splurge. Mm-hmm. But you definitely want to save. My saving and the next person's saving may not be the same. Save what you can, because every amount that you do save do add up. Yes. So just save where you can.
I guess I didn't mention the saving aspect. I was more so talking about fighting for my life for the bill. But yeah, after we have ended the battle each week, whatever we have left over, we'll go to a savings, however common. We do have access to the savings. Now my kids they do have their little savings account, which I don't touch. I only add to when I can. Okay. But to get from this week to next week, if we need to get some money from that little savings that we set to the side, which usually does happen because things are popping up, we will go and draft from that if we need to. And that's just the real with us. The savings is important.
Piggybacking off of that too, I said something about the summer camp and stuff. Also, if you are working, take advantage of some of the accounts that your job has. Like they got a flexible spending account. You get to take money out of your check tax free if you got a child, a dependent that's in summer camp, daycare. Also a health savings account. If you know you're gonna be paying for prescriptions, co-pay, stuff like that, they do it tax free. Take advantage of that stuff. 457Bs, 401Ks, 457s, 403Bs, and 401Ks. Take advantage of that. What practice that I have, whenever I get a raise, my raise goes straight into one of those accounts.
Wisdom.
Yeah, and so you save all that money up, and it's like you don't even see it, so you can't miss something that you don't see.
Yeah.
You just see it stacking up, and you just like, glory to God, sit back and keep.
I pay my different savings account, the several ones that I have, I pay them like a bill. So like it's like boom, 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 bam. that's what it is. I don't think twice about it. It's just like that money belongs there, so that's just what it's going to be, and then I move forward. And when I save not to go into it. And then if I have to go into it, which I don't try to go into it, but if I have to, I can. I do. And then I be like, shoot. I gotta pay that back.
Wonder what you have.
You know, I'm still learning. I'm taking a little piece of everything that I'm hearing because I am in a different place now that I'm working for myself, and this is fresh. I think, what has been about a year since I have not been with corporate America or whatever. So as far as the retirement, 401ks, all that stuff like that, I don't have access to it now. So I'm literally learning a lot of financial literacy as far as how to create it for my own. I am still in the works with that. So, you know, I'll give another update.
It does hit different though when you are a entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
It's different for everybody.
Yeah. So
my advice is give yourself grace because financial situations can swing from left to right really quickly, as I have recently experienced. I totaled my car back in December with no car note, and then I got a car note and a down payment, and everything is hitting at one time. The repercussions, everything's getting higher. Give yourself grace because in my current situation, I have had to dwindle down to almost nothing in my savings, and then I have multiple jobs to try to build it back up, but I get that built up and then something happens. So if you cannot save a large amount of money right now, start with a little bit because $10 a week adds up. You might need
$5 a week, $1 a week
just
adds up.
Put aside what you can, and if you can't this week because bills are tight, don't beat yourself up about it.
Right.
You know, I say, especially like when it gets tough, I start to sweat a little bit because I like to plan ahead and stuff. But everything that is supposed to happen, everything that needs to be taken care of has a way of working itself out. So I've never lacked. I've been tight, but I ain't never lacked. I might have to eat, a ham and cheese sandwich for dinner one night, but I got something to eat. So
sometimes them dinners hit.
Okay.
The peanut butter, the jelly. Yeah. You got the bowl of cereal or two.
And then my last little piece is do not try to keep up with the Joneses. Okay?
Thank you. That's all
Do not stay in your budget.
Correct.
Social media is a lot. Don't keep up with nobody else because if I call myself comparing myself to anybody,
you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Broke. Don't just pay the bare minimum on your credit cards, okay?
You're going to be trapped in that credit card or student loans. If you got student loans, don't do that. It's a trick.
I think Janetta said something very important when she said, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Don't look at other people. Don't look at what other people got going on, how they live in their life. You have to live your life according to your situation, according to what you got going on. And that's it. That's
all
it.
right, guys. That's all we have for you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button.
Share, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
All of those things.
And remember, we are
the Sista Chat.